it's a lot easier to be a victim than it is to accept responsibility. And I mean easier overall. It's not easier. It's a much more difficult way to live because you never get the freedom, you never get the contentment, you never get the fulfillment. So ultimately, it's a much more difficult way to live. But if I can say, well, and it's akin to blame, but well, I'm a part of this group or I'm a part of this, marginalized, whatever it is, you know, they're not doing what they need to do for me, or they're not paying attention to me the way I need them to for me to feel good. I have this whole victim thing, and if somebody wants to do that, just like, hey, if somebody wants to go home and watch Netflix every day and drink beer and eat pork rinds or whatever, fine, do it. But don't expect the things in life that are going to bring you to a place of freedom and fulfillment. So we can do whatever we want, but if we assign ourselves the label of I'm this way because of them, um, we'll never get anywhere. We'll never move past that mentality and never experience the things that we could experience if we discard it.
Yeah, I think, I mean, I don't want to like go this route, but uh, in today's like society, we have this feeling of oppression and victimization. And I think you're manifesting that. You're manifesting this feeling that you feel oppressed. It doesn't matter. I'm not gonna say any specific demographic. Whoever you are that feels oppressed, you're manifesting more of that. You're manifesting more of, oh, I'm oppressed. Are you, or can you do something about it? It's like, are you really, are you individually, you as a person, or your demographic, whatever, are you really, really oppressed, or can you do something about it that doesn't make you feel that way? Um, but I do think there is a time and place to feel like a victim. I think it's a feeling, but then it should go away. It shouldn't last too long. Like, I don't know. I'd kind of feel like a victim if I had cancer and I got diagnosed with stage 4 cancer and I got told by the doctor I only had 4 months to live. I'd kind of feel like a victim for a bit, but I think it's kind of a fleeting feeling, just like happiness and motivation. It's a feeling you may feel, but it shouldn't last that long.
Yeah, I agree. I think I do believe there are victims in this world, of you know probably a lot of it is individual circumstances where they get dealt a really shitty hand. But sometimes there's groups that get dealt a shitty hand. But it's not forever, and it's not, like you said, it can be fleeting and should be fleeting. Like, oh man, this sucks, but saying this sucks and this is terrible should be followed by, okay, what am I going to do something about it, as opposed to wallowing in the difficult stuff. And like you said, you lose when the blaming thing, you lose control of your life, but really what you lose control of is your ability to do something about it, because you've assigned that ability to things outside of you. And if I assign the responsibility to me to do something about it, even if I can't necessarily remove myself from the situation, there's a very real possibility that there's something I can do to change my perception of it, or to, feel a little better even in the midst of it, to start to work my way out of it. So I agree with you.